The MB way of doing business is innovative and entrepreneurial. It is our commitment to provide safe services of measurable quality at cost-effective and competitive prices in the oil field business. We recognize that our most valuable assets are our people, and we are seriously committed to quality, health, safety and environment excellence, empowering all employees not to start work unless they believe it is safe to do so, and to stop work if they believe it has become unsafe. We firmly believe that it is our duty to create an environment of utmost safety to ensure accident-free working conditions, and it is our continuous endeavor to set up proactive systems that will encourage safety. The company mission statement in the words of our chairman. It is our mission to provide worldwide drilling and integrated well services while assuring at all times the safety, quality, reliability and cost efficiency of the services. Permit to work. The objective of this video is to promote a safety culture via proactive measures and, in particular, reinforce and promote the use of the PTW system for ensuring the proper control of tasks in hazardous conditions.
In MB Petroleum, we've adopted permit to work as a standard operating practice where required in our HSE management system and our operating procedure. It is imperative that all parties involved in the permit to work process ensure that they fully understand their roles and responsibilities and the potential hazards involved before they commence work. We would rather have a job delayed than have a permit to work process skipped. Stick to procedures and work safely.
What is PTW? A PTW is a document which combines a statement of the work to be done, a clear description of the equipment to be worked on, an indication of the extent to which the plant has been made safe, a warning of possible remaining hazards, precautions to be taken against the hazards, notification of release of the equipment to those who are to carry out the work, acceptance that the task is complete. To understand the system, let's now take a look at how PTW is implemented. At MB Well Test Unit 3, routine tasks were underway when Vikas suddenly notices a leak in the pipeline. He immediately warns his colleague Ahmad. His alertness prevents a major hazard, and the first thing they do is put on the breathing apparatus. H2S is lethal. Even a short exposure can be fatal. Vikas then shuts off the valve to stop the supply into the leaking pipeline, and before making any other rectification goes to the unit supervisor Dixon along with Ahmad to obtain the permit to work.
Dixon, we have a leak on the flow line. Where about downstream of flow technology?
The unit supervisor informs the client supervisor and third-party safety officer about the incident.
A little problem. We have a leak in the choke manifold downstream line.
Okay, let's go. Let's go out and have a look.
Safety officer. Noel. We got a small problem, Noel.
After examining the leak via the buddy system and testing the H2S, they bleed off the pressure on the flare. Thus, the unit supervisor ensures the safety and integrity of the site before authorizing the PTW.
So what does it involve?
Back in his office, the unit supervisor takes on the role of the authorized person in the PTW procedure and begins to prepare the PTW. The authorized person double-checks with Vikas and Ahmad on all the safety requirements and guides them how to be extremely safety conscious during the operation. It is the authorized person's responsibility to prepare the site for repairs by following the isolation procedures, checking the valve, shutting off the switch, placing a tag mentioning the reason of the isolation, and shutting the Christmas tree. The area is barricaded with tiger tape. he requests for mechanical isolation and flushing of the system with water. Satisfied that the isolation is complete, the authorized person notifies the actions in the PTW. The authorized person signs the permission for the job to begin. The permit holder then signs the acceptance to begin the rectification job.
Dixon doesn't need the client supervisor's signature.
We need it for the hard work, grinding, cutting and welding, and also for vessel entries.
Dixon, don't forget, you need me for recertification.
Ah, right. Okay. Recertification as well.
The authorized person then hands over the signed white copy to the permit holder for display at the site when the work is in progress, and the yellow copy is put up on the notice board at the site office for general information. Before carrying out the rectification, Dixon conducts a toolbox talk with all the concerned personnel and goes through the procedure again, reinforcing the precautionary measures to ensure safe operations.
Pressure test before we open up the well again.
The permit holding team now move on to the site for repairs. The permit holder should ensure that the white copy of the PTW is displayed at the site before he begins the rectification. Rectification complete, Ahmed carries the displayed white copy to Dixon, who comes to the site for physical verification of the repair. After conducting the pressure test and being satisfied that everything is in order, the authorized person then restarts the system after a thorough check. Opens the valves, removes the tag, switches on the system and makes the Christmas tree functional. The tiger tape is now removed and de-isolation is completed. Back at the office, the authorized person closes the work permit and files the document to be maintained for a minimum of 1 year.
Morning everybody. Welcome to the MB Petroleum.
The MB Group conducts regular in-house PTW courses to encourage an interactive two-way communication system between all the concerned employees and to make PTW a way of life at MB Petroleum.
Okay gentlemen, the objective.
Permit to work is an important safety measure, a system which ensures that you do not miss out on any detail which could become a risk to your life or your co-worker's life. Follow the PTW system because your safety is our prime concern. You have just seen an example of a PTW system in practice. The activities which require a permit to work include but are not limited to you are a part of the team. No matter what your job is, you will have to depend on the rest of the crew, and they will depend on you. Be alert and be systematic. A simple mistake can either hurt you or hurt others. Abide by all the rules and safety, and follow the company policies at all times. Remember, there are no shortcuts. Work safely because you are precious to your family.
Let us identify hazard and eliminate accident in MB.